Some doctors are worried that flu, COVID, and RSV may peak, causing an overflow in emergency hospital rooms. So RSV is a typical childhood illness, and most children who get it won't need hospitalization. Doctors say as the weather changes, well, the chances of respiratory illness increases. Experts discovered RSV is making a surge in people over 60, and recent medical breakthroughs is an RSV vaccine for seniors. So if you haven't gotten your flu vaccine yet, health experts are saying get it sooner rather than later. Hy-Vee Chief Medical Officer Dr. Daniel Fick is here telling us really just how to protect ourselves from illness. And it's so easy to forget as we start thinking about the holidays coming, getting ready for family, a lot of moving parts, a lot of gatherings coming up.
Yeah, this is the time of year when we try and get people to get their vaccines because the flu isn't here yet. It typically hits later winter, and particularly around the holidays.
Right, and you were hearing the word tripledemic a lot more again. We haven't heard it really since the start of the pandemic. So, for people that are hearing it maybe for the first time, what is it?
So it's basically saying all three viruses are going to hit at the same time. So they all show up the same way, and you can't really tell which one you have unless you get tested. But the RSV, influenza, and COVID-19 are all the typical viruses that will hit sometime around the holiday.
So best plan of attack, just get on top of your vaccinations updates before the holidays.
Yes.
I mean, we're 2 weeks from Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so it gives your immunity a chance to build up.
Yeah.
And so the CDC says you can get all three of them at once. If you're over 60, you're eligible for the RSV, and then really any infant above 6 months can get the flu shot and the COVID shot.
And when we are approaching the holidays, through the pandemic, there was so much conversation about, masking, social distancing, limiting the amount of people that are gathered. We're not hearing those same kind of guidelines this year.
No, and I think the big part is we do have effective vaccines. Initially with COVID hit, we didn't. And so we were trying to do everything we can to prevent the illness and the injury and the death. And now that we have the vaccine, it works very well. It's been tested. It's hundreds of millions of people have gotten it. And the new vaccine, the new COVID vaccine, is designed specifically for the Omicron variants that are out there.
And you were talking before the show, you could still get sick, but the symptoms are not going to be as bad.
Right. I tend to think of it as 50%. You get, when you're vaccinated, 50% chance decrease that you'll get it. And if you do happen to get the virus, it lasts half as long and you feel half as bad.
And who likes being sick, right? Especially when it escalates. If you've got, holidays, you never know how overwhelmed emergency rooms will be. So it's just better to plan ahead. And pandemic, COVID, is year-round. It's not a seasonal virus.
Right, and for people that have gotten influenza in the past, or COVID, or even RSV, they don't wish that upon anyone. So it may be a bit of a barrier to get the vaccine if you haven't had it, but I promise you don't want to get any three of those.
The convenient thing with Hy-Vee, you don't have to make an appointment.
Right, so if you're over 12, you can come in for your COVID shot. Over 3, you can come in for your flu shot. You can schedule them, but it's not necessary.
Right, and with RSV having such a strong hit to little babies, it was very hard to see, so many parents not sure what they're dealing with. So we gotta just do the best we can when it comes to vaccine prep.
Yes, right now there's a couple options. We can vaccinate pregnant moms, and there is an antibody shot for children. I think the RSV vaccine, well, I know is being tested on children now, and hopefully by next season we'll be able to vaccinate children with RSV.
Dr. Fick, thank you so much for your time. Really helpful information, and hopefully everybody has a healthy holiday season.
Thank you.